Welcome to the Veterans Gaming Podcast. This is Kevin, and I'm making my return. It's been a while since I've done a Barclays Premier League watch along. It's been about a good month. Had some things I had to take care of, so it's all taken care of now, and I am back doing Barclays Premier League soccer. Today is going to be match day 15. I've got a double header coming at you today. It's going to be in the first half. It's going to be Fulham versus Arsenal. That's the game that's going to start here in about 10 minutes. And then in the second half of my doubleheader, it is going to be Tottenham Hotspur versus Chelsea. So let's do a little talking about the Fulham versus Arsenal match uh, before we uh, before we start the matchup. Look at the Barclays Premier League table. Right now, Arsenal is sitting in third. Only reason they're sitting in third is because of goal differential. They've got a plus 14 goal differential, whereas Chelsea, who sit in second, have a plus 16 goal differential. Both have played 14 matches. This will be match day 15. So right now they're sitting 7 points behind Liverpool. Liverpool were supposed to play match day 15 yesterday against Everton, but due to the weather in the western part of England, that match was postponed, and we do not know as of this moment when that match will be made up, but it will be made up obviously. That was supposed to be the final visit by Liverpool to Everton in Everton's famed Goodison Park. Next season, Everton will move to a new stadium called Everton Stadium. So the atmosphere for that rivalry was going to be just absolutely unbelievable yesterday. But like I said, unfortunately, because of the weather, that match was not played, and because of all the other matches that Liverpool has to play with in the league, in the FA Cup, and the Carabao Cup, and in the Champions League. It's still very, very iffy when that game will be played. So the schedule people have to figure out what they're gonna do in that situation, obviously. So that's kind of what's going on with Liverpool at this point. They have been running away with the league, like I said, 7 points clear. They've only lost one game, which was back in September against Nottingham Forest, who have been one of the surprise teams of the season. They were able to beat Manchester United at Old Trafford yesterday by a score of 3-2. As far as Arsenal goes, with the season that the defending champion Manchester City has had, we would think that it would be Arsenal running away with the league, but Arsenal have had struggles of their own. With that being said, they seem to have picked it up. They've got a couple of wins in a row now, and it looks like the Arsenal train is starting to heat up. But they're going to have a tough matchup against Fulham at Craven Cottage, which is the place where Fulham play. Fulham right now sit ninth in the league. With that being said, they usually tend to be more of a team that kind of historically has been more in the bottom half of the league table. With that being said, they did have an impressive win a couple of weeks ago, excuse me, against Brighton, who themselves have gotten off to a very good start. And Fulham right now, they were before some of the games yesterday. Fulham were sitting in sixth, but because of some of the games that have been played yesterday, they dropped down to ninth in the standings. But with a win against Arsenal, they can jump up to sixth place, especially because of some of the results, especially Aston Villa. I believe Aston Villa lost yesterday. So this will be an opportunity for Fulham to pull up a major upset against Arsenal and move up to sixth place in the standings. Hold on just a second. It's a little hot in here. Let me turn on the air conditioning. All right, there you go. I just turned on the central air here. All right. Now, before we start the match, let's take a look at the lineups for both squads as the telecast is about to has just come on here. For the home team Fulham, they're going to play in 4-2-3-1 formation. They've got a couple of former Arsenal players on their squad. At goalkeeper, it's going to be Bernd Leno, who years and years ago was Arsenal's starting goalkeeper. The two center backs are going to be Calvin Bassey and Issa Diop. At left back, it's going to be Anthony Robinson. At right back, it's going to be Kenny Tete. And then they're going to have a five-man midfield. Sender Berg and Sasa Lukic are going to be the defensive midfielders. The attacking midfielders are going to be on the left side. It's going to be Adama Traore, who I believe used to play for Wolves a few years ago. And on the right side, it is going to be Alex Iwobi. In the middle, it's going to be Emil Smith Rowe, who played for Arsenal last season. And then at the top of the formation, number 7, Raul Jimenez. So those are the starters for Fulham, the home squad. Now let's take a look at the starting lineups for Arsenal. At goalkeeper, it's going to be David Raya. The two center backs, Jacob Kiwior, who is replacing Gabriel Magallanes, who is out due to injury. Their mega star defender. But Arsenal do have another mega star defender, and that is William Saliba. He'll be on the right side. The left back is going to be Jurian Timber. The right back is going to be Thomas Partey, who a lot of times tends to be a central midfielder, but he has deputized at right back on a couple of different occasions. And today he will do so. The midfield is going to be a three-man midfield for Arsenal. On the left side, it's going to be Declan Rice. In the middle is going to be Jorginho. And on the right side of that three-man midfield, it's going to be the captain, Martin Odegaard. The front three, uh, Leandro Trossard on the left. It's going to be their superstar, Bakayo Saka. He will be on the right side of that midfield, excuse me, of the front three. And then up front, the left back, excuse me, the midfielder slash striker is going to be Kai Havertz. Hola, primo, ¿cómo está? So right now, Arsenal, like I said, they are sitting in third, but only on goal differential with 28 points. Fulham sitting in ninth with 22 points. Fulham is going to be looking for a big upset, which, like I said, would actually catapult them to sixth place instead of seventh. So it's gonna be a very interesting matchup in London, England. And Arsenal looking to make up some ground on Liverpool. Like I said earlier, the match with Everton has been postponed. No word yet as to when that match will be played. With that being said, if Arsenal were to win today, they would jump up to second place temporarily with 31 points. Liverpool on top with 35 points. This is match day 15 of the 2024-2025 Barclays Premier League season. So even though right now Arsenal are 7 points behind Liverpool, they will have this extra game, and psychologically, it would behoove Arsenal to win against Fulham and cut that lead down to 4 points. Liverpool missed out on all 3 points on Wednesday. They played Newcastle United at St. James's Park, the home of Newcastle United. It was a very good match. Ended up being 3-3. Liverpool were down early, but Mohamed Salah, their superstar, Back in the late 1970s, there was a team named Perugia in Italy. They finished undefeated, but they did not win the Italian league. I can't remember what another team won the league. Perugia had a bunch of draws. They had like 15 draws, and they ended up not winning the league. They ended up losing the league by like 3 points. Just a little, just a little history there for you. All right, so they're going through the starting lineups for each team, and we will have a kickoff momentarily. I've been babbling out here for about 10 minutes, and I didn't have my mic on, so I hope y'all can I hope y'all can hear me now. I just wasted I just wasted 10 minutes of my life out here hooping and hollering. But hey, you live and you learn with this technology. There you see Emil Smith Rowe, who was a hot prospect for Arsenal a few years ago. Unfortunately, things didn't work out. So now he is playing for Fulham, but he is playing quite well for the Cottagers. Again, Fulham right now sitting in ninth place after 14 matches, 6 wins, 4 draws, and 4 ties, a +2 goal differential. Fulham sitting in ninth at 22 points. Arsenal tied on points with Chelsea, but they're sitting in third on goal differential. After 14 matches, they've got 8 wins, 4 draws, and 2 defeats. All right, the captain's taking the picture, the mandatory picture with the referees prior to this match, and we are about to start kickoff here in a few seconds. Thank you to everybody that's watching on Facebook Live and also on YouTube and on X. All right, let's one more one more huddle before kickoff. Again, this is match day 15 of the 2025 Barclays Premier League season. Fulham in the home white uh, top, Arsenal in the sky blue, and kickoff has begun. Odegaard to Julian Timber with a really not a very good pass. That goes out, and so that will be a goal kick for Fulham. Fulham looking to cause the upset this morning. Partey looks like that's Kiwior to Julian Timber. Partey, Odegaard, Kai Havertz to Bukayo Saka. Hola Rosa, ¿cómo estás? Taken away by Fulham. Long pass recovered by the Gunners. Looks like Arsenal is starting their attack on the right side, so they're attacking to Fulham's left. Jorginho to Odegaard. Plenty of space on the right. Bukayo Saka gets by Robinson. Odegaard, but smooth defending by Fulham. And there's a takedown, but nothing is called by the ref. Fulham fans protesting. Nothing called. Timber to Declan Rice. Rice to Jorginho in the middle of the park. Jorginho holds to Thomas Partey. Back to Jorginho to Martin Odegaard. Again, Arsenal attacking Fulham's left side. Odegaard to Bukayo Saka. Saka on the wing. Robinson on him. The cross. Iwobi clears it, and it's going to be a corner for Arsenal. Arsenal attacking on your screen from right to left. Fulham attacking from left to right. And of course, after halftime, they will both teams will switch sides. So this will be the first corner for Arsenal, and this is where Arsenal tend to score a lot of their goals via corner kick. With that being said, they don't have their star man, Gabriel Jesus, who is the player who scores a lot of the goals from corners. Declan Rice with the corner. Oh, that was close. William Saliba did get a small piece of it. Having said that, it's off of Arsenal, and it will be a goal kick for Fulham. 3 minutes in, no score between Fulham and Arsenal. Lino, Fulham clear it, but Arsenal regain possession. Rice beats Robinson for that ball. Declan Rice again. Odegaard. Odegaard taken down. Nothing called. The ball goes back to the keeper, Raya. Arsenal not having a regroup. And again, they're focusing their attack on Fulham's left side. There's Bukayo Saka. Well, that was kind of a risky pass, but it worked out. There's Kiwior. Oh, that was a across the field pass, but Iwobi was there, and Fulham clean up the mess. And there's a foul by Jimenez on Jorginho. So far, Arsenal have had the majority of the possession, which is no surprise. Odegaard, Saka to Partey. Now a bit of a lull in the action. Jorginho to Declan Rice. Now Arsenal switching up, now attacking to the left side. Trossard filters back to Kiwior, to Partey. Jurian Timber to Kiwior. Now Arsenal rotating the ball around. Partey, who inverts from the right back slot. Odegaard, Partey, back to Odegaard. Offsides on Kai Havertz. Still very early in the game. With that being said, no clear-cut opportunities at this time. Bassi to Diop to Leno. That's a bad pass by Robinson, and it'll be a throw in for Arsenal. Thomas Partey with the throw in. Odegaard. Well, that looked like a handball, but nothing called. Jorginho to Timber. Timber to Declan Rice. And now Trossard, the left winger. Plenty of space. Gets by a couple of defenders. To Odegaard. Odegaard cutting inside. Partey back to Saliba. Bukayo Saka battling Anthony Robinson. Saka gets past him to Odegaard. Aggressive play by Robinson. But Jorginho wins the duel, gets taken down, nothing called. Saliba, good defending to Declan Rice, to Julian Timber, Partey, Odegaard, Jorginho, to Bukayo Saka, attacking Robinson, low cross, cleared by Bassi, and that will be another corner for Arsenal, their second of this first half. As expected, Arsenal already dominating possession early. Good clearance by Calvin Bassi, but it'll be the second corner of this matchup for Arsenal. And again, Arsenal very dangerous on corner kicks. This is where they tend to score a lot of their goals. Saka will take the corner. Arsenal bunched up next to the goal. Cleared by Fulham. Jorginho. Well, that was a terrible pass. And so that will be a throw in for Fulham. Right now, for Fulham, there's been basically no attack at this point by Fulham. But let's see if they pick up the pace. Burge, back to Lino, so Calvin Bassi, back to Lino. Arsenal putting a lot of pressure on the defense. Iwobi moves up. That's Burge. Burge to Iwobi. Iwobi playing further back than what his usual role is as the winger due to the defensive pressure of Arsenal. Even Smith Rowe right now is having to play a little bit further back. There's Tete. Great pass to Jimenez. Jimenez shoots, and it's 1-0 Fulham. Raul Jimenez scores for Fulham. The 33-year-old from Mexico gives Fulham a 1-0 lead. And the home fans are loving it. Pretty lax defending from Arsenal. Great pass from Tete, the right back. Jimenez stays onside, blows by Kiwior. Kiwior showing a big lack of speed. Perfectly placed right-footed shot. And it's 1-0 Fulham. Ooh, that was a rough tackle there by Emil Smith Rowe on Jorginho. How about that? 1-0 Fulham. Mikel Arteta cannot be too happy. Let's see how Arsenal responds. Okay, that'll be a free kick from that tackle. Odegaard will take the free kick. Cleared by Lino. back, but Declan Rice takes a shot, and it's well over the bar. So that will be a goal kick for Fulham. Arsenal started off with all the possession, but really couldn't get a shot on goal. Fulham, with their first opportunity, they were able to convert and make it 1-0. Arsenal right now with 71% possession of the ball, but in the big picture, nothing to show for it. But there's still a good 78 minutes to make up for that. Saliba, Odegaard, Saliba, Partey, Partey cutting inside, a good move. Ooh, that was a strong tackle. But Fulham get the ball back. Traore, a good sliding tackle by Saliba because that pass was going right to Raul Jimenez. And now Arsenal on the counter. Trossard on the left wing to Timber. Timber to Jorginho to Partey. Oh, he was going for Saka, but Robinson is there. Now Fulham on the counter. But good tackle by Partey. Jorginho. Looked like he was fouled there, but the ref says play on. Jorginho. Odegaard. Odegaard battling Lukic. Bukayo Saka. Back to Partey. Saliba. Kiwior, who got burned on that goal. Jorginho. Odegaard. That's out. Throw in for Arsenal. Partey. Again, this is the first half of my Barclays Premier League soccer doubleheader. In the second half, it will be Tottenham hosting Chelsea here on the Veterans Gaming Podcast. Odegaard battles Robinson. Robinson wins that duel to Berge, to Jimenez. Jimenez goes for the pass to Traore. Pass is too strong, and that's out. It'll be a throw in for Arsenal. Martin Odegaard, the captain for Arsenal. Looks like he's got a slight knock, but it looks like he'll be able to walk that off. So there's a throw in for Arsenal. Jorginho to Timber. Trossard on the left. Goes for the pass to Timber. Pass is too strong. And it will be a goal kick for Fulham, who lead 1-0 15 minutes into this match at Craven Cottage. Beautifully taken goal by Raul Jimenez. Oh, Saka. Odegaard in the penalty area. There's Partey. Odegaard. Intercepted by Smith Rowe. Now Traore's got it for Fulham. Good move by Traore. But Arsenal, heavy pressure. Tete has to kick it out of bounds, and it'll be another throw in for Arsenal. Throw in. Trossard. Rice. Jurian Timber. Heavy pressure by Fulham. Rice. Saliba. Partey. Saliba. Odegaard. Again, Arsenal attacking Fulham's left side. Saka gets by. Oh, that was close. Timber. Arsenal had a chance there. Kiwior, Jurian Timber, Declan Rice. Declan Rice loses possession. It'll be a throw in for Fulham. Arsenal dominating possession right now, but unable to finish. They really haven't had a clear shot on goal. Jurian Timber went for the steal there, but unable to pull it off. And it will be another throw in for Fulham. Tete, Verge to Tete. Intercepted by Trossard. Trossard cutting inside. Partey. Arsenal on the going a bit backwards, but there's Havertz, and that's offsides. If you're watching on Facebook Live or on YouTube, feel free to join the chat. Tell me what you think of this matchup. Tell me what you think about the race for the 2024 Barclays Premier League soccer title in England. Traore for Fulham. Arsenal regain possession. Saliba, Jorginho, Odegaard, lots of space. Kai Havertz, back to Partey. Partey to Timber. Timber who's cutting inside from his left back slot. Here we are. Back to Timber. Saliba. Partey. Odegaard. Bukayo Saka. Battling Robinson. Saka with some moves. He cuts inside to Timber. Declan Rice. Kai Havertz. Strong tackle. Declan Rice loses possession. Issa Diop. Oh, almost made a great pass there, but picked off by Arsenal. Partey. Partey. Odegaard. Back to Jorginho. Jorginho over the top to Bukayo Saka. Low cross. Cleared by Issa Diop. Now Arsenal picking up the pace. Good movement by the Gunners. That's going to be out. That'll be a corner. Another corner for Arsenal. Another corner for Arsenal. 21 minutes into this matchup. Arsenal down 1-0 to Fulham. Saka with the corner. Saka fires it. Cleared out by Fulham. Saka gets it back. Another cross. Lino is there to retrieve it for Fulham. Good save by Burnt Leno there, punching the ball out of the area. Now Saka again, but he is fouled. Fouled by Calvin Bassey. So Odegaard will take the free kick. No, it will be. I'm sorry, it'll be Bukayo Saka that will take the free kick here. Arsenal so dangerous on set pieces. Might be just a matter of time before Arsenal score. There's the whistle. Saka sends it in. Ooh, if it had been just a little bit lower, Kai Havertz would have been able to tie it up, but it's cleared by Fulham. So again, Arsenal dominating possession so far midway through the first half, yet nothing to show for it. It's Fulham with the 1-0 lead. Partey to Kiriar. Timber wins the ball. Timber to Trossard. Trossard, oh, what a pass to Declan Rice. Oh, good shot, but just wide. Good left-footed effort by Declan Rice. That's Arsenal's first opportunity. Arsenal's real first shot on goal so far in this matchup. But hopefully this moment will be the wake-up call for Arsenal. Down 1-0, 24 minutes into this matchup. Leno clears it out. Saliba. Saliba, a world-class defender. Jurian Timber. Back to Kiwior. To Saliba. Partey. To Saka. Back to Partey. Saliba. Odegaard. Now Odegaard from his side of the pitch. To Timber on the left. Timber to Trossard. Trossard, no, nice move. Nice move on Iwobi. The cross. Oh, Saka. Oh, Saka had a chance there, but that shot was way over the bar. Having said that, looks like Arsenal's starting to heat up a little bit. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. That was a great cross. Robinson completely missed a chance to clear it. Saka takes a shot, but well over the bar. Kiwior is there to clear that. Timber to Havertz. Good tackle by Verge. Now it's Calvin Massey. Back to Leno. Leno pressured by Kai Havertz. Kicks it out of bounds, and that'll be another throw in for Arsenal. Saka. Jorginho to Saliba to Partey. Partey's no real threat to attack Fulham down the wing. That's going to be Saka's responsibility. Declan Rice. Good vision there by Declan Rice. Now Arsenal regroup. Here we are to Jorginho. Jorginho to Saka. Saka battle. That'll be a battle right there with Robinson throughout the evening. Odegaard. Good pass to Jorginho. Jorginho. I don't know what he was thinking there. That was a terrible pass. 27 minutes into the first half. 1-0 Fulham. Been an overall steady performance by Fulham, and what an upset this would be if Fulham were to hang on and win this match. There's Robinson, Declan Rice, Trossard, Partey, Jimenez for Fulham. Taken down, nothing called. Possession back to Arsenal. Julian Timber, Declan Rice, back to William Saliba, Jorginho, Partey. Again, Arsenal concentrating their attack on their right side, Fulham's left side. Now they're switching it back around. Trossard. Trossard cuts inside. Long cross unsuccessful. Fulham gets it. Traore. Traore getting past the Arsenal defense. But the cross was too long and misplaced, so it's out of bounds, and it'll be a goal kick for Arsenal. Now Arsenal regroup almost 30 minutes into this first half, down 1-0 to Fulham from a goal by Raul Jimenez in the 11th minute. Odegaard, Kai Havertz, Odegaard, Partey, long, long cross. Saka bounces off Saka, but Fulham get possession, taken out of bounds. Another throw in for Arsenal. There's a throw in cleared by Robinson. That'll be out of bounds. And so Arsenal will regain possession. Arsenal again with the vast majority of the possession. However, Fulham have been resolute in defense in this first half, especially once they took the 1-0 lead. And Arsenal, up until this point, unable to unlock the Fulham defense. Now Arsenal starting from their end of the pitch. Jorginho, Declan Rice to Thomas Partey, who's cutting inside. Now it's Odegaard on the right side to Timber. Lots of space on the left. Timber again. Kiwior. William Saliba. Partey. Saliba. Back to Partey. Odegaard again. Now Saka against Robinson. Odegaard crosses, but that's out of bounds. Leandro Trossard, much too small to deal with the physicality of Iwobi on that one. Iwobi and Tete have basically neutralized Leandro Trossard. With that being said, Arsenal's attack has been more on the right than on the left. So right now, Leandro Trossard really hasn't done a whole lot in this matchup. Traore, Lukic, Anthony Robinson. Cross. Cleared by Saliba. Traore again. Iwobi. Tete. Iwobi. Hugging the touchline. Off of Trossard. Out of bounds, and it'll be a throw in for Fulham. Diop. Back to Calvin Bassey. Robinson. Sasa Lukic. Oh, look at this. Oh, Smith Rowe had a chance. He was open, just couldn't get control of the ball. Now, Arsenal with possession. Trossard gets by a couple of players. Now to Odegaard. Partey. Odegaard. Now Trossard sticks his nose on the right side, but still unable to make an impact. Saliba. Fulham right now doing a great job of locking down the Arsenal attack, particularly that of Trossard and Kai Havertz. You haven't really heard their names. Trossard on the left. Iwobi has shut him down. Now Arsenal passing the ball around. Saliba. Kiwior. Julian Timber. Declan Rice. Back to Timber. Timber inverting. Cutting inside. Kiwior. Pushing up. Now Trossard. Pass over the top. But Fulham is there. There's Lino. Arsenal having just no success at this point. But Smith Rowe really had a chance there. He really did. All right, Iwobi. Long cross, but David Raya is there. David Raya hasn't had much to do so far in this first half, but unable to stop that shot from Jimenez. And thus, Fulham up 1-0. Saka. It just feels like Arsenal's been kind of sleepwalking through this first half. There doesn't seem to be a sense of urgency. Saka. Partey. Long pass. Howards. Try to take on Calvin Bassey. Cleared by Diop. Throwing for Arsenal. Havertz. Jorginho. Stripped by Jimenez. Lukic. And now Iwobi against Kiwior. Excuse me, against Declan Rice. Cross. But cleared by Arsenal. Their surge. Now Fulham back in control. Diop. Back to Calvin Bassey. Intense pressure by Arsenal. But Robinson clears it. Jimenez. Traore. Oh, good recovery by Leandro Trossard. Declan Rice. Odegaard. Saka. Saka with space. Against Bassey. Saka. Excuse me. Saka cuts inside. A goal. Cleared by Fulham. And that'll be a corner for Arsenal. Bukayo Saka almost tied the game there. Great move. Great pass by Odegaard. Good move. Cutting inside. Good save. That should have been 1-1. But a great save by Bernd Leno, the former Arsenal keeper. This will be Arsenal's fourth corner of this first half. The ref having a word with somebody in the penalty area. All right, so Arsenal with their fourth corner of this match. Saka takes a corner, cleared by Diop. Jorginho, Declan Rice to Saka. Saka battling Robinson. Robinson holding his own. Off of Robinson, another throw in for Arsenal. Declan Rice, cross pitch pass to Trossard, to Timber. Trossard to Saliba. Saka to Havertz, to Saka. Saka crosses it. Oh. Declan Rice had a chance there to tie the game. Just passes outstretched dive. Oh, just missed him. Mm. All right, we're almost 40 minutes into the first half. 1-0 Fulham. Arsenal have had a couple of chances to tie it. Jimenez holds it. There's Burge, excuse me. Smith Rowe. Lukic. Calvin Massey pushing up to Robinson. Robinson with a cross into the penalty area. Cleared by Kiwior. Trossard gets it out of the penalty area. Fulham in possession. Calvin Bassey to Robinson. Now back to Lino, the keeper. Back to Bassey. Bassey pressed by Bukayo Saka. The pressure pays off. It will be a throw in for Arsenal. Throw in for Arsenal. Odegaard. Nice pass to Partey. Partey to Odegaard. Odegaard with the cross, but Leno is there. So despite the lack of possession, Fulham have done a great job of locking up Arsenal's attack. There's Jimenez. Throw in for Fulham. Oh no, it's actually going to be thrown for Arsenal. All right. Hey, Jorginho, Partey, Kiwior, Declan Rice to Trossard. Oh, that pass almost a brilliant pass to Declan Rice, but it's cleared. Leno, and that's going to be a foul by William Saliba on Raul Jimenez. So Fulham will have possession. Yeah, Saliba looks like he was about to start a rear naked chokehold there on Raul Jimenez. So good call by the ref. Lucic, Bassey almost loses possession there. Lino, intense pressure by Kai Havertz. Now Iwobi. Iwobi battling Timber. Tete pushes up on the right wing. Iwobi to Tete. Tete back to Diop. To Bassi. Robinson. Jimenez. Oh, tried the killer past it, but Saliba positioned himself perfectly. David Raya with the ball to Saliba. Mikel Arteta will not be happy with this first half performance by Arsenal. Again, it seems like there's a lack of urgency, a lack of aggression by Arsenal. Saliba, Partey. They look right now. That Arsenal looking toothless in attack. To be honest, good job by Tete to intercept that pass to Iwobi to Surge. Tete, Diop, back to Lino. Lino tries to pass it to Robinson. It doesn't work out. Jorginho, Trossard. Trossard tries to go through three players. Didn't work. Now Iwobi cutting inside. Good job by Declan Rice. Now Diop pushing forward. Emil Smith Rowe on the right. Iwobi on the right, cutting inside, cutting through the middle. Jimenez to Traore. Lucic. Tete. Now Fulham. They look like they're regaining control of this match. Bassi. Robinson. Back to Bassi. Lucic. Oh, Declan Rice with the pressure. Odegaard. Odegaard, strong tackle. And that's a foul by Arsenal. And Odegaard is down, holding his right Achilles. Strong tackle there by Sender Burge on Odegaard. Odegaard still down. Hopefully, nothing too serious. Okay, Odegaard. Martin Odegaard looks like he's going to walk that off. But quite frankly, a very frustrating first half for Arsenal. Free kick for Fulham. Diop. But not a good cross there. Well over the bar. And this first half looks like it's about to come to an end with Fulham leading 1-0 over Arsenal. Partey, Jorginho, Timber gains possession. Partey. And the whistle blows for the end of the first half with Fulham pulling off the upset right now with a 1-0 lead over Arsenal. A goal by Raul Jimenez, a beautifully placed right foot shot in the 11th minute. So after the end of the first half, it is Fulham 1, Arsenal nothing, and we will be back with the second half of this matchup here on the Veterans Gaming Podcast. All right, we are back on the Veterans Gaming Podcast. The second half of Arsenal versus Fulham is about to begin. Fulham leading 1-0, and so far pulling off the upset special. If Arsenal were to lose today, this is really going to hurt their chances of catching Liverpool. But let's see how it goes. Let me get the shade in. The sun is blocking my view here. All right, so let's get ready for the second half of Fulham versus Arsenal. Again, in the first half, to be honest, it didn't look like Arsenal had any real sense of urgency to try to tie the game after Fulham made it 1-0 in the 11th minute with that shot by Raul Jimenez. But hopefully Mikel Arteta in the locker room lit a fire under Arsenal because they really need it right now. The first half was relatively lifeless. They did have some opportunities between the 35th and 40th minute, but other than that, they did dominate possession, but really didn't do a whole lot with it. Fulham doing a great job of locking down Arsenal's attack. So the second half begins. Arsenal attacking from left to right on the screen. The home squad, Fulham, attacking from right to left. Fulham in the home white as usual. Arsenal with the sky blue alternate uniforms. Leno, long throw to Robinson. Robinson pressured by Partey, and that's going to be out of bounds. And it will be a throw-in for Arsenal. And certainly Mikel Arteta cannot be happy with Arsenal's first half performance. Just a complete lack of urgency, and it's an urgency that needs to be stepped up here in this second half. Hola, Oder, ¿cómo estás? All right, throw in for Arsenal. Kiwior, who got burned on that goal by Raul Jimenez's speed. Thomas Partey on the right. Partey to Saka. Saka has relatively been locked up by Anthony Robinson. He did have a shot towards the end of the first half, which was saved by Bert Leno. Leno. Backseat to Anthony Robinson. Traore. Dealt with by Saliba. Stolen. Saka. Low cross. But Fulham deals with it. Traore. Jimenez taken down by Partey. That will be a foul. We're 2.5 minutes into the second half of match day 15 of the 2024 Barclays Premier League season. And right now, Fulham with the upset. They are leading Arsenal 1-0 here on the Veterans Gaming Podcast. All right, so it'll be a free kick for Fulham. Robinson takes it. Long kick. Saliba. Jorginho gets the ball. What was Trossard doing there? Letting the ball go by him. Iwobi. Iwobi taking on 3 Arsenal players. Timber. But it's off Iwobi. And so it will be Arsenal ball. Arsenal did get lucky there with that mistake by Leandro Trossard. And just a reminder, it's now 9:10 Central Time at 10:30. Central Time, the second half of this doubleheader. It will be Tottenham hosting Chelsea. Robinson versus Partey. Robinson gets by Partey. Cross. Oh, Raya there. Raul Jimenez had a chance. Odegaard. Partey. Partey. Long pass. Goes for Havertz, but Havertz collides with Bassi and it's a foul. No, there's no foul. Fulham with possession. Tete. Lukic. Sorry, that wasn't Tete. That was Serge. Lucic. Traore picked off by Saliba. Bukayo Saka. Bukayo Saka tackled by Lukic. That'll be a free kick for Arsenal, and the referee will give Sasa Lukic a yellow card for that challenge. Sasa Lukic, the 28-year-old from Serbia. 5 minutes into the second half, still 1-0 Fulham. Still looks like there's a lack of urgency from Arsenal, even with it being this early in the second half. Free kick for the Gunners. Set piece. Oh, it gets by everyone. But Saliba saves it from going out of bounds. Saliba to Trossard. Trossard to Jorginho. Jorginho. Good pass to Declan Rice. Declan Rice to Bukayo Saka. Saka cuts inside. Cross. And it's cleared by Bassi, and it will be a corner for Arsenal. Mm, missed everyone there. Right. Declan Rice with the corner for Arsenal. And it's tied. William Saliba with the header. And it's 1-1. Another goal from a set piece, from a corner by Arsenal. Kai Havertz try to send it in, and he sends it right to William Saliba. Oh, that might be offsides. Uh-oh. This might not be good news for Arsenal. Saliba looked. That's so close. That's going to be a close decision, but it looks to me like it might be just offsides. This might define the match right here. That's close. That's close. And it counts. So William Saliba was onside, and it is 1-1. Arsenal desperately needing a reaction after the disappointing first half. And now they've got it. And now, just like that, you can see already a bit of a sense of urgency from the Gunners trying to get that second goal. Partey, Jorginho, Saliba, back to Jorginho, to Odegaard, to Bukayo Saka. Saka with the move on Robinson, back to Odegaard, Jorginho, Thomas Partey with plenty of space, to Saka, crosses it to the penalty box, but Fulham clears it. Now Raul Jimenez, pressured by Saliba, and Saliba regains possession. Trossard to Kirior. Jimenez pursues him. David Raya to Declan Rice. Declan Rice making a run, a solo run to the left, off of Surge, and it's a throw in for Arsenal. And just like that, that sense of urgency that I had stated a few minutes ago, now it looks like Arsenal is starting to pick up the pace. 55 minutes into this match, Odegaard to Saka. Saka against Robinson. Cross. Oh, Declan Rice just misses. Just misses. And you can hear the Arsenal fans at Craven Cottage cheering the team on. And it looks like the light switch kind of went on for Arsenal. A look at the replay of that goal. Saliba having a wrestling match with Onana. And that's going to be out, and that'll be Arsenal ball. Good job by Kai Havertz putting the pressure on Bassi. Now Saka to Timber. Julian Timber to Trossard. Trossard cuts inside. Saved by Lino. Good pass by Timber. Trossard cutting inside. Was a weak shot, but the effort was there. Bassi pressured by Saka. Robinson. Saliba easily wins that aerial duel. Bassi. Saliba again. World class. Partey. Jorginho. Odegaard. Odegaard cutting inside to Kai Havertz. Havertz to Declan Rice. Declan Rice to Trossard. Strong tackle by Tete, but that's a foul. That's a foul by Tete. Having a little word there with the referee, but looks like there's nothing malicious being said by Tete. Him and the ref shake hands. Odegaard with the free kick for Arsenal. Header, goal kick off of Arsenal. All right. And it looks like Fulham is about to make a couple of substitutions. So we'll see who comes on and who comes off. Havertz. Oh, what a pass. Trossard holding off Tete. Trossard, low cross. Cleared. Trossard again. Trossard taken down in the penalty box. No penalty called. It just looks like wave after wave. And now Trossard is coming off for Arsenal. So he's done for the night. Looks like Gabriel Martinelli is going to come on for Trossard. So it looks like just it's just going to be that one substitution. And it looks like Emil Smith Rowe is coming off for Fulham. Good performance by him. And it looks like Andreas Pereira is coming on. And Adama is also coming off. And Harry Wilson, the 27-year-old, is going to come in for Adama Traore. So a double substitution by Fulham, just one substitution by Arsenal. There's Martinelli, who just came on. Serge clears it. Throw in for Arsenal. Saliba. Partey. That's Havertz in the penalty box. Good pass to Saka. Odegaard. Odegaard. Havertz. Havertz, a weak left-footed shot to the near post. A real fluffy shot there by Kai Havertz. It could have been a much, much stronger and much better shot. But nevertheless, right now, Arsenal with all the momentum after tying the game up with that goal from William Saliba. Of course, Arsenal needing a victory here, so they're going to push to take that lead. Saliba very calmly. Well, that was kind of close there. Saliba. Arsenal clear it. Way to the other side of the pitch. Martinelli putting pressure on Tete. Back to Lino. Lino with a long, long punt. Saliba. That was world class right there. Jorginho. Odegaard. Back to Jorge Jorginho. What great defending by Saliba. Saka. Odegaard. Jorginho. To Partey. To Thomas Partey. Odegaard. Odegaard penetrates. Saka. But there's Timber. Partey. Jorginho. Kiwior. Now Kiwior as the center back pushing up. Declan Rice. But Declan Rice is being sent backwards by Andres Pereira. Now it's Saliba. Saliba. Declan Rice back to William Saliba. Saliba. Oh, bad pass by Saliba. But there's David Raya to clean up the mess. And Jorginho taken down there. That was a pretty obvious one. Taken down by Burge. Again, Emil Smith Rowe substituted for. Andreas Pereira comes in for him. Harry Wilson comes in for Traore. So it's a double substitution by Fulham in the 55th minute. And Gabriel Martinelli comes in for Arsenal in place of Leandro Trossard. Jurian Timber tries to make the through pass, doesn't work out. 25 minutes left in this matchup. 1-1. Fulham versus Arsenal, match day 15 of the 2024 2025 season. Right now, both teams earning a point, but Arsenal looking to take the lead and looking to take all 3 points. Jorginho, Timber, Timber cutting inside. Timber, even though he's listed as left back, looks like him and Partey are kind of playing more like a central midfield role. Timber in particular. Kiwior, Martinelli, back to Declan Rice. Declan Rice, what a pass to Havertz. Oh, but Havertz can't control it. Oh, that pass taken by Jorginho to Havertz. Saka, Odegaard, Saka, but Saka's got 3 players surrounding him. Good job by Fulham to clear it. Jimenez. Jimenez pressured there by Kiwior. Okay. Now it looks like there's a bit of a looks like they're having some video issues. Okay, that's cleaned up. And another long pass to Martinelli that doesn't work out. Arsenal have upped their sense of urgency in the second half, but the execution is still off. Okay, just 1 second. Oh, nice defending by Arsenal. But Iwobi, who's now moved to the left, but that looks like a foul by Thomas Partey. So this will be a free kick for Fulham. Both teams tied at 1. If this result stays the way it is, it's good for Chelsea because then they'll be able to secure second place with a win against Tottenham today. But we'll see what happens here in these last 25 minutes. Fulham with a tie will probably stay in ninth. But for Arsenal, they cannot afford a draw right now. They're 7 points behind Liverpool. They want to get to be 4 points behind. So they're definitely more in need of a win than Fulham. Timber, Kiwior, Saliba to Partey. Partey back to a Saliba. Kiwior. Now Martinelli wide open on the left wing. He's taking on Pereira and Tete at the same time. He tries to cut through him, but it's off of Andreas, and it will be a corner for Arsenal. And this is how they scored their first goal. The corners are seems to be where Arsenal are the most dangerous. Declan Rice will take the corner. Odegaard and Saka are outside the penalty area. Corner. Oh, Partey almost makes it 2-1. Just missed. Just missed. 69th minute of this matchup, and hopefully that's a miss that Thomas Partey will not regret. Just to the right of the goal. Lino with the goal kick. Tete to Bassi. Long pass to Iwobi. Nice job by Partey to Saliba. Partey, Odegaard. Arsenal on the counter. Saka to Jorginho. Jorginho having a good match as the defensive midfielder today. Declan Rice to Martinelli. Battling Tete. Martinelli. Martinelli to Timber. Timber back to Martinelli. Martinelli battling Kenny Tete. Crossed by Martinelli. Cleared by Anderson. Iwobi gets it out of the area. Saliba tried to push forward. Great pass by Fulham. And now Pereira with lots of space. Pereira shoots. Good save by Raya. Odegaard taken down, and that's a foul. That'll be a free kick for Arsenal. Now looks like things are picking up. Raya takes the free kick. Odegaard to Saka. Saka, good pass to Havertz. Taken down by Bassi. And that will be a foul. That'll be a free kick for Arsenal. And that will be a yellow card issued out to Calvin Bassi by referee Chris Kavanagh. So this will be another free kick, another set piece for Arsenal. Again, as a reminder, in about another hour, the second half of today's Premier League doubleheader, it will be Tottenham hosting Chelsea. Chelsea hoping that this result stays the same and that they can get a win against Tottenham, and they'll be in sole possession of second place. Free kick taken by Declan Rice. 72 minutes into the match. Cleared Martinelli. Tete. Tete to Jimenez. Jimenez pressured by Martinelli. That's a foul on Jimenez by Martinelli. So it'll be a free kick for Fulham. All right, looks like Arsenal's going to make a double substitution. And it looks like Gabriel Jesus is coming in. And also Mikel Marino. So it looks like Kai Havertz is coming off for Jesus. And it looked like Jorginho came off for Mikel Marino. So Arsenal with a double substitution. Now they've made 3 of their 5 subs. Fulham have made 2. Oh, good job by David Raya. to clear that. Declan Rice to Partey to William Saliba. Declan Rice, Partey, Saliba. So yes, Mikel Marino comes in for Jorginho, and Gabriel Jesus has come in for Kai Havertz. Partey, Kiwior, Saliba, Thomas Partey, Odegaard. Oh, what a pass to Marino. Marino to Odegaard. Odegaard. Oh, that was almost a nice pass, but it was picked up by Fulham. Marino wins that duel. Martinelli on the wing, battling Pereira, creating space for Declan Rice. Declan Rice with the cross. Oh, Gabriel Jesus, it was just a little long. Pass was a little long. Right now, Fulham in possession. 15 minutes left in the game. Okay, it's back to Lino. Saliba wins that aerial duel. Partey, Saka, Saka dispossessed by Robinson. Iwobi, but nothing there for Fulham. Timber to Martinelli. Martinelli has made an impact on the left, battling Robinson. Battling Kenny Tete. Okay, that's off of Pereira to Timber. Oh, that was a chance for Arsenal. Now Pereira. Pereira with the long pass. Saliba holding off Jimenez. World class by Saliba. Martinelli now on the left. Martinelli coming up. He's got three players around him, though. Can't win that duel. With that being said, bad pass by Fulham. Partey to Bukayo Saka. Saka against Robinson. Partey. Declan Rice. Saka battling Robinson again. Cuts inside. Sloppy pass, but Saliba's there. Odegaard. Odegaard to Timber. Timber to Martinelli. Martinelli versus Pereira now. Cross. Rice. There. Good shot, but saved by Burnt Leno. Diop, the long kick. Marino, and that's off Fulham. So it'll be a throw in for Arsenal with less than 15 minutes left in this matchup. And it looks like we're going to get another substitution. So it looks like Ethan Waneri, the hot Arsenal prospect, is going to replace the captain, Martin Odegaard. And Raul Jimenez is going to come off for Fulham. Raul Jimenez, the goal scorer. Well, let's see who's going to come in for Jimenez. And it looks like Rodrigo Muniz, the 23-year-old Brazilian, is going to come in for Jimenez. Okay, Arsenal with possession. 79 minutes in. Good job by Partey. To David Raya. Marino. Looks like Marino's got no. It's Kiwior. Kiwior creating space, but that pass was not very good. Deflected. Back to Bassi. Off of Saka. That'll be a throw in for Fulham. That's a foul by Thomas Partey on Lukic. 10 minutes left in this game. Will there be a winner here in this Arsenal versus Fulham matchup? Actually, that foul was by Marino. Oh, that was a terrible pass. Partey intercepts. Now Arsenal back in possession. Jesus to Martinelli. Martinelli hugging the left touch line. Timber, Saliba, Partey. Oh, that pass just not quite where it needed to be. Fulham back in possession. Strong tackle there, but Arsenal get possession back. Declan Rice, Martinelli. That was a strong tackle by Jesus. Martinelli battling Tete. That'll be a throw in for Arsenal. Oh no, they're calling it a throw in for Fulham. And that's going to be a yellow card for dissent on Gabriel Martinelli. Martinelli with a moment of petulance there. So Fulham will make the throw in. Oh, what a move by Muniz. Oh, but a good tackle by Timber. And that's a foul. That's a foul on Arsenal. Okay. Free kick for Fulham. Cleared. Saliba, good clearance. Saka. That'll be Arsenal ball. That was an obvious hold. An obvious hold by Iwobi. Kiwior. Saliba. Partey. Saka to Partey. Wanieri. Wanieri. Oh, what a move. Gets by two Fulham players. Wanieri to Saka. Saka. Partey. Oh, Marino almost gets that killer pass through. Declan Rice pressured by Pereira. David Raya there. Saliba. Fulham with heavy pressure. What a move by Saliba. What composure. Now, Declan Rice pushing forward. 84 minutes into the match. To Timber. Martinelli. Oh, against Harry Wilson. Martinelli. Cross. But Lino is there. Arsenal with heavy pressure. Saliba. There's Saka. Saka taken down. Taken down by Robinson. Taken out rather aggressively. It'll be another set piece for Arsenal. And that's going to be a yellow card on Robinson, who has had a good match. But that was a rather aggressive takedown. Right. So that'll be another set piece for Arsenal. Declan Rice will take it. Free kick. That's over everything, and that'll be a goal kick for Fulham. It's not looking good for Arsenal. Throw in. Wanyeri. Martinelli. Timber loses it to Tete. Fulham. Long pass. Raya is there. So Jesus, nice pass. Now, Partey. Saka. Back to Partey. Saliba. Here we are. Timber. Jesus. Good tackle by Harry Wilson, but it will be Arsenal ball. Timber. Gabriel Jesus. Oh, horrible pass. Uh-oh. Saliba. Saka. Marino. Timber. Martinelli. He stays on side against Wilson. Martinelli. Call! What a cross to Bakayo Saka! And it's 2-1 Arsenal. Arsenal finding a way. That was magnificent. And Arsenal lead 2-1 in the 88th minute. Now all they got to do is hang on. Beautiful cross by Martinelli. That's a good pass by Marino to Timber. Uh-oh. Hold on. They got to see if that was if Martinelli was onside. Saka was definitely onside. Just sneaks past oh no, that's not gonna count. He was offsides. That won't count. Oh, well, from that angle, it looked even, but from the other angle, it looked like he was offsides. But then there's the other defender near the bottom of the screen. Ooh, because you got to look at the other. You got to look at that other defender on the bottom of the screen. They were about even. That's too close to call. But that from that angle right there, it looked like, yeah, it looks offside. Okay, so he's offside. So it's still 1-1. Mm. But that was the right call. There's no controversy in my eyes over that one. Ah, but that's going to hurt Arsenal. Looked like they were going to get all 3 points. 5 minutes of stoppage time, and we've got another substitution. Let's see who's coming off for Fulham. Jorge Cuenca is coming on for Fulham. I mean, that was a beautiful piece of work by Arsenal. Having said that, Martinelli just offsides. Lukic is coming off. Surge, excuse me, Burge to Harry Wilson. Harry Wilson with the cross to Raya. Raya calmly collects that in the penalty area to Declan Rice, to Timber. Timber to Martinelli. Martinelli battling Kenny Tete on the left touch line. And that's a foul. That's a foul by Tete on Martinelli. Referee having a word with Martinelli, who's already got a yellow card for dissent. Arsenal running out of time. They desperately need a game winner here, especially with the Chelsea Tottenham match coming up in a little bit. Chelsea will be very big favorites against Tottenham, the way Tottenham Hotspur have been struggling. Declan Rice, all way over. That was too strong. That's a terrible free kick by Declan Rice. So look at the Arsenal fans not happy. Arsenal have finished second in the Premier League the last 2 seasons behind Man City. That's cleared. Here we are. Oh, what a mistake there. But Declan Rice is there. Okay, that's off of Fulham. Martinelli throws the ball at Tete. The ref is going to have a word with Martinelli. Declan Rice. Seconds left in this match. Wanieri. Can Arsenal get a winner? Partey to Bukayo Saka. Bukayo double teamed. Saliba. Saliba cross. Wow, Martinelli. Plenty of space. Against Tete. Puts the move. Oh, that's a little too strong of a pass. Saka. No. And that should do it. Partey was able to save it, but that cross was just not good enough by Saka. Right to the keeper. And it looks like it's going to end 1-1. Marino. Here we are. Uh-oh. David Raya there to clear that. Here we are. To Martinelli. What are you doing? Oh, excuse me, that Marino. To Martinelli. Oh, Saka off of Iwobi. Back to Saka. Iwobi. Declan Rice. Oh, he loses it. And him and Burge wrestle. Free kick for Fulham. That'll be a yellow card to Declan Rice. So that'll be a free kick for Fulham. The Fulham players surrounding the ref, having a word with him. So it'll be a free kick for Fulham. And that's it. It's full time. So Fulham cost Arsenal 2 points. So right now Arsenal will move up to second with 29 points, and Fulham will stay in ninth place with 23 points. So this will be an opportunity for Chelsea with a win over Tottenham to maybe move into second place in the Barclays Premier League table. So that's going to be it for the Arsenal versus Fulham watch along. Uh, keep it right here on the Veterans Gaming Podcast. In about 30 minutes, we will start the Tottenham versus Chelsea Arsenal. Excuse me, I'm all over the place. In about 30 minutes, we will start the Tottenham versus Chelsea watch along. So I'll be back in a few minutes here on the Veterans Gaming Podcast.